good things must come to an end. This the final time that we shall see Fernando Torres taking to the field of play as his glorious career comes to an end. Comes to an end with some of his international teammates. Oh, that was unexpected. Ball there has just thumped off one of the cameras, which is the first time I've ever seen that happen. Well, now we're underway, and it is Torres with the touch on to Takahashi. As I was saying before the camera rudely interrupted things, the career of Fernando Torres coming to an end against some of his international teammates. One of them there, Andres Iniesta, poking it out to Gotoku Sakai. So the visitors, Vissel Kobe, here at the Ekimae Real Estate Stadium, taking on a Sagan Tosu team who are in some difficulties here in J1. But that said, so are Vissel. Who'd have thought today? Iniesta goes behind for a corner. If you'd said at the start of the season we'll be watching Torres, Iniesta, David Villa, Thomas Vermaelen, Sergi Samper. Oh, by the way, it'll be in a relegation battle at the bottom of J1. You've been laughed out of many buildings. In comes the corner. Tanaka attacking. Sentimentality quite to one side. But the fact that this is Torres' last game, this is a must-win for both of these teams. Sagan 16th out of 18. Vissel 15th, and it's match day number 24 in the 2019 J1 season. Touch from Samper. Apologies from Vermaelen, who's making his third appearance for the team. There's a very strong link between Vissel and Barcelona. Cuenca playing in the Sagan team, another Barcelona player. Kura, brave goalkeeper. Just addition to the Vissel team. Wataru Yamaguchi. Vermaelen. Gotoku Sakai, his second appearance. They've done a bit of mid to late season strengthening, have Vissel. Daigo Nishi. Angler. Good spell of possession this for Torsten Fink's team. Do hold the ball well, that's one thing Vissel do. Interesting signing for Vissel Kobe is Noriaki Fujimoto, who's on the bench today. Heavy scoring player from Oita Trinita. To really open his account. So super ball towards Tanaka, and what an important touch. Just seemed to slide in there in slow motion. Nishi might get quite a bit of opportunity to deliver from the right-hand side. Osaki. He started to become more of a fixture in the starting 11 in the last couple of months or so. Dual Japanese and American citizenship. Sakai, his return to Japan, having played for some time in the Bundesliga. Stuttgart and Hamburger. Very poor ball. Just delayed an opportunity to pass that to Kanamori on the right wing, and shoots himself anyway, and Osaki with the block. But Takeshi Kanamori was really coming forward, and he knows An Yong-woo that was a very good chance to play him in. Kanai with the throw. Bundled over. Well, it is the home team that has been enjoying some good form. 7 out of the last 9 points. Still just the 2 goals for Fernando Torres. Big goals they were, because they took him to 200 league goals. Yamaguchi making an early hint at the run. Iniesta, super spot to Furuhashi, chests it down. Wonderful ball that from Iniesta. I think the flag was up anyway. Let's have a look at number 16, Furuhashi. Just be a fraction ahead. Splendid vision from Andres Iniesta, though. That has been a staple of Vissel's attack, is to try to get Iniesta to free Furuhashi, who's got real pace. Subject of pace is Kanamori doing really well. Cuenca. Should be Vermaelen's ball. And that's going to be a useful thing, having Vermaelen to combat the man who's wearing the armband today, Fernando Torres. The 35-year-old. Yuzo Kobayashi. Kobayashi. It's the goalkeeper tested, helped out by his defenders. He could have really make anything out of that. Shiki Takahashi was behind. Threatened on a couple of occasions. Kura does come for the ball. Just seemed to hesitate there, not really sure why. Once more, the Republic of Korea. Junya Tanaka, comfortable head away. Mori. Sakai, Yamaguchi, Iniesta, Ishii. Oh, it's Yamaguchi who's made the space, and he's got it too. Hotaru Yamaguchi gives the visitors the lead. Sagan Tosu 0, Vissel Kobe 1. Just after the 10-minute mark in the game, Vissel find the breakthrough. Well, he got his first goal of the season in the last game, Yamaguchi. Now he immediately adds to that. Well-timed run and a clever ball too from Daigo Nishi. He's been getting forward already a little bit more than in previous games. He gets the reward. Takaoka beaten. Kanamori. Ishii intercepting. Being fouled. Really was a high quality pass from Daigo Nishi. It's not often that Yamaguchi is in that sort of position. Really made the chance count. One looks back at the early exchanges that we've had here in what's already shaping up to be an entertaining match. Sagan Tosu be not clinical in their delivery of the ball to the front players. Vissel really did punish them. Cuenca. Might use Cuenca again. Joined Sagan at the start of the season. What experience they've been able to add to their team, Vissel, with Thomas Vermaelen. They are a well-resourced side, both on and off the field of play. Torres. It's testing for Ikura, and the right idea after what happened earlier on with the corner kick. On Iniesta there to see if he can find him over the top. It's always breaking forward, trying to get behind the line. Gucci gives it away to An Yong-woo. Should be Vermaelen's, and it is. Team that started life in 1966 as the Kawasaki Steel Soccer Club. It's a team with great J-League history. Moved to Kobe, 1995. Vissel, portmanteau of victory and vessel, homage to the great maritime history of the city of Kobe. He's done really well, Sakai, and was obviously found by Yuzo Kobayashi. Just a very skillful player on the ball, Toku Sakai. Well-travelled footballer. Yuzo Kobayashi being spoken to. Possibly suggested to him that he might have been given a yellow card for that to calm himself down. Saki, Sergi Samper, Sakai, Iniesta, it's one thing that Samper does so beautifully is to put the ball out to a wide player. Real skill he brings to the Vissel team. Pressure on Yoshiki Takahashi, but he managed to go back to his goalkeeper. Kobayashi, just a little space to let things breathe. Oh, saying that, given away. Tanaka, Furuhashi. He's been brought down, hasn't he? There was just an optimistic moment for the Sagan Tosu fans where they hoped that the whistle wouldn't go, but it did, and it did look like a clear penalty kick, and that really was all Sagan Tosu's own fault. Ball was given away by Park Jong-soo. Was tracking back. There wasn't a great deal of doubt about Hideto Takahashi's foul. Not the first time he's won a penalty kick for them. Iniesta already scored from the spot so far this season for Vissel. The dramatic 5-3 win against Grampus. Here he goes again. Coolly taken, beautiful. It's 2-0 now to Vissel Kobe. The advantage doubled from the penalty spot and the veteran Andres Iniesta. There is no sentimentality here. The impending retirement of Fernando Torres. This is a relegation battle. It is Vissel Kobe who are in full control of the game. Never expected it, did you? Did miss a penalty in the Hanshin derby against Gamba. Poor old Masaki Higashiguchi made the save, and then Iniesta put the rebound in. Throw is asking too much of Torres. Cuenca. Strokes away to Tanaka. Samper. If he finds this is going to be nothing short of sensational. Kyogo Furuhashi. He's got Tanaka as an option. Tanaka fires in, and that is a beautiful goal. Superb football. Sagan Tosu 0, Vissel Kobe 3. But every phase of that move was just majestic. They play their way cleverly and calmly out of defence. Then this from Iniesta. A volleyed pass all the way to Furuhashi, who waits for the arrival of Tanaka, and that's a wonderful strike. But here's the second goal of the season, and it's 2 goals in just about as many minutes. Strikes across the ball so nicely to curl it away from Takaoka. But it is beautiful football from Vissel. And when they play like that, you ask yourself, why are they not top of the league? As things stand, this is not going to ease the relegation concerns of the home side. It's all rather quiet at the Ekimae Real Estate Stadium. Samper, Tanaka, Iniesta almost gets there first. For Marlon, that's wonderfully won back. This is a real spell of quality. Cuenca does have it. Torres, who's seen so little of the ball. No shooting chances for him at all. Like Samper, who are really good at winning possession back. So hard for him to break into the Barcelona team. He had one appearance in La Liga. He came on to replace Iniesta. So there's a real chance for a player like Sergi Samper, a club like this, to get a big run of league games. Five-year-old Park Jong-soo wears 15 for Sagan Tosu and was the gave possession away ultimately to the penalty kick. Here is Samper. Furuhashi there just acknowledging that he might have read that and started to go. Furuhashi almost played his way through the pack. Matsuoka, 18-year-old, who's a very important part of the Sagan team this season. Cuenca, can he find Torres? Claire comfortably cutting it out. Talk about unsung heroes in teams. Dankler will be a key part of Vissel's survival, if indeed they do survive. Tanaka. Iniesta was fouled. What an impact he's had in this game. What a way he's approached the challenge of this season. He's not a man accustomed, is he, after all that he's accomplished his time at Barcelona, 22 years there. Not a man accustomed to being in this sort of situation, a team fighting hard for survival in the top flight. Goal, Hotaru Yamaguchi. Ikura. Hiroki Ikura to the move to Vissel. Marinos man through and through that he is. Lost his first team place this season. Nishi, well, Yamaguchi didn't read that. To Sakai. Top from Iniesta to Sakai, and it goes out of play. It's still in play. It's been played surely to Tanaka. It is. Oh, that's really clever. Sakai and Iniesta teaming up, and it's up in the air, and with relief for Sagan Tosu in the hands of Yohei Takaoka. They were playing catch-up, utterly playing catch-up there, the home side. Furuhashi still just going after every single ball. Former Marinos player. Dankler. this is one of those Vissel spells where they're just holding the ball wonderfully. If ever you want to understand the unique nature of Vissel Kobe's season and the way they play, it's the Nagoya Grampus game, 5-3 victory, that probably best exemplifies it. 3 times they lost the lead, before eventually getting 2 late goals. Evidence of their strengths and vulnerabilities all in one. They have moments where they verge on being unplayable. There's no doubt that Vermaelen's arrival has been very helpful, as has Sakai's. Wrestles possession back, a rare moment of lapse of control. Lapses of control. Communicate that to each other, Hashi and Am. Deliver, but Kobayashi can towards Cuenca. Torres has barely seen the ball so far in this game. Saki happened to drive towards the halfway line. Some help then from Iniesta. Sakai, Iniesta recaptures the ball from Arm. Samper might go out wide. Just about going to make it to Vermaelen. It has done. Got the necessary burst of pace every now and then. It's the 33-year-old. Just such a wonderful reader of the game. 4 times a winner of La Liga. not seen a great deal of the ball, the home side. There's been little for the fans to cheer about. This might be one of those moments as Torres just easily cut out by Osaki. That's the closest really he's got to having a clear sight. Touch. Pass from Daigo Nishi to Hotaru Yamaguchi. It's the opening goal of the match. Games champions that we have on the pitch today. Here's the gold medal in Guangzhou in 2010. On the side of things, An Yongwoo, gold in Incheon 4 years later. So, glorious moment for the Republic of Korea team, that. Gold. Lot of the ball. Torres. Claire just saying no thank you. Bit of a whack there, Torres. Time to get back to his feet. And Yongwoo to be the main creative force for Sagan. To Tanaka, who just leaves it for Furuhashi. He's got an awful lot to do. Held it up and shoots over the top. Gotoku Sakai was calling for the ball on the other side of the area. Looked as though Furuhashi had made the call just to turn back inside in order to give his teammates a chance to get to where he was. Long ball forwards, looking for Kanamori. Takahashi, player whose foul Kyogo Furuhashi led to Iniesta's penalty kick. Led to the second goal of the game, which was almost immediately followed by Junya Tanaka's wonderful strike. A bit needlessly frivolous at the back, Vissel. Very good crowd here today. Close to being completely full, the Ekimae Real Estate Stadium. Well, that's a slightly worrying sign, isn't it? Just looking at the way Iniesta reacts here. Certainly is in some pain. It's quite close to half-time. He might just take to the sidelines for a moment and see what happens. 15 minutes time. It's his main contribution from a goal-scoring side of things, but arguably the best contribution was the ball played shortly after it. To take a little look at Iniesta. Playing with 9 fielders at the moment, Vissel. I think this is a great opportunity for Sagan Tosu to create a little bit more space for Torres. Cuenca, behind by Danclair. That there will be no further contribution from Iniesta as Takuya Yasui has come on. From far. Finding himself one-on-one with the goalkeeper there, Kyogo Furuhashi. The 20-year-old Yasui coming on. Seemed like a sensible thing to do, considering that Iniesta pulled up and touched the back of his leg, which is always a worrying sign for any footballer. Just tweeted something as he was running. Stayed in play. It has, you know. Sakai. Just to hold the ball here. Try to hold the ball anyway. The conclusion of the first half, Vissel Kobe. Not the sight that Vissel fans wanted to see. This one has been stolen by Furuhashi, looking for the foul. Was he fouled? Takahashi in contact with him. Let's have a look. Just, yeah, stands on the foot as two players are going for the ball. It's right here. Oh, yes. He really does. Very, very promising first half from Torsten Fink's side. Although he will obviously be concerned about Furuhashi being in some discomfort and having to have replaced Iniesta. For the most part, it's been a thoroughly pleasing 45 minutes of football. For him, though, they will need Andres Iniesta, because even a win today would by no means make Vissel Kobe fans and players comfortable, complacent, their future in J1. Just one more 45 minutes of football left for Fernando Torres. He will not be reappearing in the second half, Andres Iniesta, but perhaps has done all the damage that has been needed to be done to his team, because it's a long way back for the veteran Spanish striker. His side, Sagan Tosu, trails by 3-0 at the break here at the Ekimae Real Estate Stadium in this very important relegation contest in the 2019 J1 season. What does he have left to surprise us with in the second half? The last ever second half of Fernando Torres' career. Who knows what was said in Kim Myung-hwee's dressing room to those players at half-time. Find themselves 3-0 down as Vissel Kobe, the visitors here to Sagan Tosu, get things underway. Well, he's always in the wars, isn't he, Furuhashi, at the moment? When you see as much of the ball as he sees, you are likely to find yourself clattered into, especially when you're fast and tricky. Story of the first half is, as many stories in football are, all about Andres Iniesta. Scorer of a penalty kick and then provider of a glorious long ball volleyed out to Kyogo Furuhashi, who found Junya Tanaka to score the third goal. All of that after the opener from Hotaru Yamaguchi. Here is Torres playing in his final match. Gives away possession, and they get it back with Matsuoka. Cuenca wanted it, Dancler read it. Playing in his 20th game of the season, the Brazilian defender. Kanai, possibly clashing heads there. Oh, yes. Possibly, definitely. Takashi Kanai got his first goal of the season in the 3-2 away win to Shonan Bellmare last week. Vital win it could turn out to be, especially in the aftermath of what's looking like a defeat today. The head coach of Sagan Tosu, and the club that he's been the head coach of. He was briefly on their books as a defender some 80 years ago. Takio Yasui, who came on as a substitute just before half-time for the injured Iniesta. He's done well to now Sakai to pull it back towards Tanaka. Dangerous play from Gotoku Sakai. A rather harmless hit from the 21-year-old from Hyogo. 12th league appearance. 7th of this season and still yet to score. Saki's done really well. It's a touch on the cynical side, that, isn't it? There can really be no complaint for Takeshi Kanamori. Knew exactly what he was doing here when he pulled the shorts of Osaki. On loan from the Kashima Antlers. Yasi headed well away. I think it was Torres who did so. Ishii. Looked very important to this team in just his second appearance. Gives them a creativity. He also gives them a real aggressive force down the wing. Recovers the ball hard. Goes to Kanai. Dankler's there. What a marvellous strike it was from Junya Tanaka, the 32-year-old. Very well-known name from the magnificent Reysol team. So many trophies. Yamaguchi. That's Nishi. It's well played, just cushioned back. Vermaelen strike again. What Another case of second time lucky. Well, Ekimae is down again. Tough old start to the second half as Ekimae. Oh, Torres, lovely pass to Takahashi, who's gone down, play on. To the displeasure of the home fans as Sakai is making a superb burst forward down the wing, and he's turning defence into attack. He's really turning defence into attack. This time, he finishes where he has so often been the provider. The favour is returned. But that is all Gotoku Sakai's work. Kyogo Furuhashi getting his 7th goal in the league this season, but there is the man who made it all happen. And it's a great finish as well, very controlled from Furuhashi to make it 4-0. Nakaoka stretching but never making. Played that so cleverly in between the centre-backs. Well, exactly what was being said earlier. Sakai, it's not just about the creativity, there's an aggression to the way he recovers the ball. He really can turn nothing into something so quickly. There's been some lovely teamwork today from Vissel, but there's also been some rather exquisite individual skill. This is a rare opportunity for Cuenca, and he's just gone wide. Potentially flicked it through to Torres, but he might well have been blocked off by Osaki anyway. Yuji Ono has come on for Yoshiki Takahashi. So very involved in the 2 goals before his own one. Reason for the penalty kick, and then providing the assist to Junya Tanaka. Goalkeeper was very casual. It's a great opportunity, and it's going to go in, is it? No! Almost an immediate impact from the 26-year-old Yuji Ono. Wry smile from Fernando Torres. How much he would have loved to have been given that ball back by Ono, who only had eyes for goal. But Ikura was very nearly embarrassed. Very involved early on. It's Ono. Kanai. None the worse for wear after a couple of heavy collisions at the start of the second half. Samper does wonderfully well. Marlon then rather plays him back into trouble. They've won it back fairly. Kanamori out to Cuenca. Marlon trying to close down. It's Cuenca blocked in the end by the substitute Yasui. And a few clear errors from Vissel in what's been otherwise a most polished performance. Oh no. Torres, is this the moment? He's round the goalkeeper. He's also offside, I think. Just for a split second, the football world dared to dream that he might be marking his final appearance with a goal, but he was off. It was a wide angle anyway. If he doesn't get a goal in this game, there is something very pleasing about the numeracy of concluding your career with exactly 300 goals for club and country in competitive football and international matches. 38 for the national team, 200 league goals, and then a cluster of goals in various cup competitions. What a collection of trophies as well he has won, including the showpiece one of them all, the World Cup 2010. 2 times a European Championship winner in that incredible Spain team. Just controlled all football for a period of 4 or 5 years. League winner, FA Cup winner, twice a Europa League winner. A real notable missing thing from his collection. Domestic top flight league title. Nishi, saved by Takaoka. To find the mark this season. Out that Torres did win a second division championship with Atletico Madrid in his first spell at the club. Dankler's ball. Kanai. Cuenca. There's Torres behind him. Goes to him. Not going to make the show reel. Call it a wonderful pass. She with the nod away. Dankler had to be accurate with that challenge, otherwise that would have been a penalty against Kanamori. Somehow they escape with the ball. Tanaka. That's great play. And as a result, here goes Daigo Nishi. once again from counter-attack to attack. Not the same degree of impetus as last time, but nonetheless managed to turn the tables. Tanaka almost found him. Torres plays it out. They drift into the area, hoping to receive the ball. Osaki cushions the header out only to Kanamori. Blocked, Torres over the top. Again, you wondered, didn't you? Might be the chance. Oh, the agonised reaction behind the goal from the Sagan Tosu fans. For them, really, today, knowing that it is likely to be a pretty heavy defeat to Vissel. It's only got one purpose now, which is to be there when he scores his last goal. His mind is on such sentimental matters, though. Danclair to Nishi, and it should be a defender's ball. Takahashi to his goalkeeper. Giono. Well, for Sagan Tosu, it is going to be a very rocky road to the end of the season. Founded in 1997, replacing the old Tosu Futures Club. This could give Vissel a touch of breathing space. So not enough to rest easy yet. Came on at half-time for Kobayashi. Takahashi, Torres. Giono. Torres wanted to get it, and Kanamori came across. Just unintentionally impeded a shooting chance for Torres. Playing in his 11th game, J1 for Sagan Tosu. Probably best known for his time with the Antlers. As Yasui comes forward, looks for Furuhashi. Matsuoka. Cuenca. Torres. Plays it on to Anne. It's cross again. Goes to Danclair. Largely speaking, dealt with the crosses very well. Kanai. Ono. Oh, it's a great curler from Yuji Ono. In time that he's had a really decent opportunity to score. Very nearly crept in. Actually got a touch from somebody. If he could have actually made the save there. He flapped at it just a little bit, did the goalkeeper. Hidetoshi Takahashi not able to punish, and they may well look back, Sagan Tosu, at all of these half chances and think, if we just put one or two in earlier on in the game, might have rattled Vissel. Kanazaki to be the final substitution for Sagan Tosu. Cuenca. Torres lays it off. Kanamori's shot blocked. Looking for Fukuta. To Kyogo Furuhashi. Samper goes back to Osaki. Yasui wanted it. For Samper to make the right call, plays it simply to Yasui. Yamaguchi. Tanaka keeps possession for the away side. Not for the first time, looking on the verge of having the ball wrestled away from him and put into the net. Takes his time. It is offside. So time now for that final Sagan Tosu change. And Yong-woo. His replacement is the 30-year-old Mu Kanazaki, who has scored 3 goals this season. Former J1 winner back in 2010. Along with a cluster of trophies that he won at the Antlers, which also included winning the league. Furuhashi. Samper to Nishi, quite central. Samper, Tanaka really wanted that. It's Yamaguchi in the end. Oh, it's Yasui, good save. Unexpected shooting chance, and Takaoka with a block. He's got his body in front of it more than anything else. Vermaelen with the long ball to Yamaguchi. Furuhashi arrives and once again finds the back of the net. It is 5, and 2 of them for Kyogo Furuhashi. Having been involved in the 2 goals before that, he now has a brace of his own. It's a clever ball though from Daigo Nishi. Yamaguchi, score of the first goal, provides Kyogo Furuhashi with the team's 5th. And poor Sagan Tosu are having a miserable day. And he does control this shot really well. Once again, Furuhashi having to play the ball whilst stretching. Excellent side-footed control whilst falling. The 24-year-old having a really splendid season. And his job is done, his work complete. It's him taking the bow. On comes Noriaki Fujimoto, who signed from Oita Trinita. He has been one of their key goal scorers for such a long time. His 9th appearance in the league for Vissel, yet to score. Again, if Fujimoto starts to score goals, then that could be a key part of Vissel Kobe surviving J1 this season. Wonderful start to the campaign for Oita. This story is a particularly nice one too. Fujimoto, who's made it really through all of the leagues. For SP Kyoto in the old team that disbanded in 2015 in the JFL. Work to get to this stage. Samper for Tanaka. Space for Cuenca. Chooses, as he often does, to cut inside, and Kanazaki will fire. Balls from Torres. Cuenca. Torres drifts into position. Cuenca is fouled. He hasn't got many of these wrong all day, has Dankler, indeed all season. popped in for consultation. Just hope, beyond hope, that he will score. She might have been reaching for the phone there to take a picture, to video it. So we didn't have enough World Cup winners on the pitch already. Another is about to come on in David Villa. Here goes Torres. Well blocked. It's going to be a quiet final game for a man whose career has been very noisy indeed in terms of all that he has accomplished and the attention he has rightfully had bestowed upon him. Oh no, with the corner kick, and that might just creep in. It has done. Takashi Kanai. Well, they have got a goal. It is 1 for the home team. Against the 5 for the visitors. It's better than nothing. Is it Kanai at all, or is it Vermaelen? Or a bit of both. Might be an own goal. Kanai is celebrating it, and if it is given to him, it will be his second goal, coming right after his first, the 3-2 away win to Shonan Bellmare last week. Loan from Nagoya Grampus. David Villa is on. He's replaced Junya Tanaka, who scored that lovely third goal in the 22nd minute. To the last 10 minutes or so of this game. Down to Torres, plays it towards Kanazaki. Dankler blocking, and then oh no, it's stopped on the line. Osaki in the right place. Taken a blow in the midsection. There's a glance at the watch. Just to see how much to add on. Not sure how hard that hit Dankler. Might just have caught him by surprise. Nice little flick from Torres. The crucial touch was made by Leo Osaki on the goal line. Well, the Sagan Tosu fans certainly think that Dankler is making an awful lot out of very little. Bearers to the correct side. They have used all of their substitutes. Vissel. It was a delayed reaction. Dankler. Surely he will say to them, just please keep playing like this for the remainder of the season. They are not just going to survive. We're going to survive well and in style. Osaki. It's ahead of Torres. Space. Fujimoto receives, still in search of his first league goal for the club. Nishi, it's behind the defence, and it's an important touch, but it might be no. It's a very good save. Takaoka from Fujimoto. Excellent goalkeeping after it looked as though rather handed the chance to Vissel for number 6. Fair challenge made by Fujimoto. Slightly make the most of things. David Villa. A little behind Fujimoto. Osaki, who's played really well today. Villa chests it down. Fujimoto wanted it. 10 goals in the league so far this season. Well, onside, no doubt about that. Torres flashes it clear. Still, there are plenty of players forward. Dankler, who's back on. Marlon there too. Marlon and Dankler have to get back. Torres to Cuenca. Possession nicely here, the home team. Cuenca. Kanamori. Nishi back to Dankler, who has to improvise a touch. What a great bit of control there from Fujimoto. Super spot. Yamaguchi through and free. Does he pass? Does he shoot? And there's your answer. His second goal of the game. But a goal wonderfully made by the man he celebrates with, Noriaki Fujimoto. And it is the first time ever that Totaro Yamaguchi has scored 2 in a game. And much like the first goal, it's very calmly finished, this time taken with his other foot. Had an option in Fujimoto, didn't need him. And this is very clinical play from Yamaguchi, who's had, what, 2 goal-scoring chances and got both. Knew what his options were and was never in 2 minds. Well, inside the last 5, not counting additional time, and it is 6-1. And it is more significantly than that, an enormously morale-boosting win for Vissel Kobe. these teams were 16th and 15th respectively at the start of proceedings. Jumps onto Kanai, the scorer of the only Sagan Tosu goal. Torres, instead of shooting, opts to play it to Kanazaki. Lovely treatment of Fernando Torres from the Sagan Tosu fans. They couldn't believe that it was true when he signed for them, as Kanai wildly connects. They never thought in their wildest dreams that they would witness his final game as a player for their team, for his team. Scored a small handful of goals in these last couple of seasons, but over his career he has scored so many huge goals. Again, a little bit careless in possession. And it goes to Kanai. Now back to Yuji Ono. Cuenca. To cut this out. Still, limited attacking opportunities remain for the home team. Goes towards Torres, it's cut out well by Osaki. Helps him back to his feet. Via. It's the foul. Ono will obviously look for Torres eventually. Takahashi it was though at the back post. Might have been a bit overhit. Cuenca goes down. Kanazaki blocked. Torres, it's the chance. It just isn't happening today. It's not for want of trying, really, it's not for want of trying. He might not do it today, but he's already done it 300 times. And there are very few who ever manage that at any level, let alone the elite level, year after year after year. Yasuoka. Plays it on to Torres, and he never thought that he'd play in the same team as him. Youngster at the start of what looks to be a promising career. Torres can't quite control it. Fujimoto comes forward, overlapping and receiving this ball from Sakai. Villa. Kanazaki gives a good chase. They'll want to find Torres, of course. It's Cuenca instead who receives it. Cuenca shoots. They've had a challenging day. Sagan Tosu, as has he. Their challenge will continue without him in J1, because they are very much in for a tough and dramatic end to the season. Goals today from Yamaguchi, wearing the armband. After Iniesta went off injured shortly before half-time. Villa to Nishi. To launch it forward. Cuenca to Kanazaki. Torres makes a run. Kanazaki goes alone. It's taken a touch. Ono. Towards Torres. Goalkeeper just gets enough. Still they press. He's been an important part of that. Kanazaki has looked good since he came on. Indeed, as Yuji Ono has played some useful balls. It's headed up and away by Leo Osaki. Well, you know, the final chapter isn't always the best bit of a book, but it's important that you read the whole story and you go back to the very beginning. It's a brilliant win for Vissel Kobe on the day that a brilliant career comes to an end. Fernando Torres can smile now as he celebrates with his friends in an appropriate conclusion to a career, the highlight of which was winning the World Cup with those very people. 300 goals for clubs, for country. Give him a trophy and he will win it. Today, he's on the losing side, but he spent most of his career as a proven winner. But in the J1 relegation battle, it's Vissel Kobe who have the advantage. Here at the Ekimae Real Estate Stadium, they defeat the home team Sagan Tosu by 6 goals to 1.